darling. Right now I'm going to Buchi Solomon anybody that comes my way. Like, y'all are gonna feel it, y'all are gonna hear it. Okay.
I can taste you. I can taste you.
Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Chidima Ibinedion. If you're seeing my face for the very first time, please hit the subscribe button. Also turn on post notifications so that you get alerts anytime I post a new video. Guys, please let us support this channel. Please let us grow, let us move forward. The aim is 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Bikono, I'm begging you guys, let's do this. Let's bring this thing home. Let's subscribe to this channel, support your baby girl. And guys, guess what? I'm actually here to thank you for your reaction to my previous videos. Like, the views were massive compared to the views I normally get on this channel, and I was really surprised because I talked about something that is really happening, what people are doing. So you guys were like, yep. Many of you were like, yeah, I can relate. Let me just go to the comment section and go and fight Chidima for this thing she said. She's talking to me, and if you want to talk to me face to face, don't go through the corners. So many of you came to the comment section and you guys were like, hey, please do. I had my reasons for doing that. I can relate, blah 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 blah. Some came to WhatsApp and were like, hey, my friend even traveled, did not even tell me this one did that. See guys, I was not attacking those of you who have traveled without telling anybody. I'm just trying to say, do what makes you happy and do what suits your circumstances. I really don't have a problem. In fact, if you want to travel like right now without telling me, we're good. We're totally fine. There's no issue with that. So thank you very much for supporting that video. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscription. Please subscribe. Like, as I'm talking to you now, please just hit the subscribe button down there. I beg, be cool. So guys, today I'm going to be talking about my business deal breakers. Guys, this video, I'm just going to do it like sharp. Today is Monday, and as early as 7 o'clock, I already started getting requests. In fact, right now, the one that is raining now is SOP for visas, statement of purpose for visa. Basically, the application letter you write when you're going to apply for a visa. Canada people, a lot of them. If I open my system, you see a whole lot of requests for that. So let me just quickly do this video sharp, and then I'll go and start fighting my customers inside my laptop. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to be discussing business deal breakers. I even wrote it down here in my jotter because I don't want to forget some things. I want to start with clients that micromanage you. Take for example, you have a client who's requesting for a service. Let's say someone says he needs a statement of purpose and you agree. You guys basically come to an agreement, he makes payments, and then you start. And then the customer, you guys already agreed that this is going to be ready in 4 working days, and before you know it, the person is already calling you like every day. How far? What's up? What's the update? I'm just checking on you, and like always calling you. I do not like it when people do that to me. In fact, I cannot work like that. If I've told you that, see, this thing is going to be ready next week Tuesday, just best believe that it's going to be ready next week Tuesday. The way we have agreed, that's how it's going to be. But if you have to send me messages every day and call me every day to ask me what's the update, what's happening, what have you done, what is needed, why hasn't it been sent to me, like, no, we already had an agreement. So I don't expect that you have to contact me every day or send me messages and basically micromanage me before it's done. Even this past week, I had this situation with a client who we had not even agreed yet. He had not even paid me yet, but Oga was calling me every day, morning, afternoon, night. I mean, I'm a married woman. You cannot be calling me in the night. Like, he was calling me all round the clock, and then he would say, oh, I'm sorry, it's the time difference. Oh, sorry guys, my ring light went off.
1 eternity later.
Sorry about that, guys. So my ring light went off, but I fixed everything back. So I was like, you cannot be calling me all around the clock. And then his excuse was like, oh, sorry, because I'm in the UK, I'm in the US, I'm having issues with time zone, time difference and all of that. I'm like, no, I have people from the US who call me and they're always very mindful of time zones. I also call people in the US and I always check before I call them to be sure that I'm not calling them at a time when they're sleeping. So those kind of people, the ones that just keep on micromanaging you, I had to tell the guy, like, okay, I can't work with you because I feel like even when we get into the actual business, like if we start working together, it's going to be worse than this. Like, I don't even have your money in my possession yet and you're following me bumper to bumper like this. When you have now paid me, that means I will not sleep at night. So that was how I actually sent him a mail and told him, I'm sorry, but we cannot work together. And then he got back to me, apologized, and he was like, I'm sorry, I'm going to stick to your rules. I'm not going to post that mail here. I'm not going to put it here for you guys to see it because that's my precious client's information. So I won't do that. So that was how we finally got to work together. And by the time I was done with the job, the guy was like, oh my God, I'm so amazed at this kind of job you did for me. It was wonderful. And he gave me extra $20. I was like, okay, that's cool. That's by the way. Going back to my daughter to get my second point. Basically, I'm just pointing out two things, like two kinds of people I can work with in a business relationship. Now, I'm going to talk about the clients that try to use your head. See this one, let us shatter the table. Clients that try to use your head. Where do I even start from? Okay, I have some clients that they come to me and they'll be like, oh, I want to write a statement of purpose for social work. And I'm like, fine, we agree, you make payment, and then I start working. And then when I finish working, I send the statement of purpose back to the client. And then he comes back and says, I've changed my mind. Can we edit it to psychology? I'm like, hey, there's nothing like editing social work to psychology. If you want the psychology statement of purpose, just come back and say, I want a new statement of purpose for psychology. So what they want to do is that they want to pay for the price of one. They want to pay and get two services for the price of one, so that they can now use the statement of purpose to apply for psychology, and then use the other one to apply for social work, but then they've only paid once. So they are trying to use my head. I have a whole lot of all those kind of people. They're like, just edit it. You know, social work and psychology, they're kind of related. Just edit it and change it to psychology. I'm like, hey, Igbo girl like me, like never. We are writing a new statement of purpose. If you want a new one, no, while I'm here for you, just pay your money and we'll do it. Or is it for those who come back with their CVs, like maybe months after I've worked on their CVs, and they'll come back and be like, I want to edit it to put another work experience. I'm like, when I worked on your CV the first time, I told you to revert within 48 hours if you have any edits or changes or corrections to be made. Of course, I will make those corrections within 48 hours. Not when you're coming back like 3 or 4 months after and you're telling me you want to edit and add this. No problem. I will edit it for you. I will add it, but you will pay money. Don't expect that I'm going to do it for you for free. Of course you will pay money. The one that annoys me the most is when they now come with, hello sis, so that when they say sis, I will now start feeling like a sister, and I will not be able to charge them what I'm supposed to charge them, because we are now sisters. I'm an Igbo girl, like I said earlier. My money is very important. So when I notice that you're trying to use my head like that, in fact, this past 2-3 weeks, that's what I've been dealing with. When they come back with terms such as, can you edit this statement of purpose you wrote for me to this one? There's nothing like editing this to this. It's either we're writing this or we're writing that. So in such cases, what I do is I'll tell the client that, see, I can't edit it for you to another thing. So it's either I'm writing a fresh one and you pay me for that, or I direct them to my website and say, guys, I have a platform, a digital platform, where I uploaded all my sample statements of purpose. So if that's what you want, just go and buy a template from there. Edit it yourself. Just go ahead. Then the other ones I deal with are the ones that come and tell me, see, this thing you're writing, it's not as if I cannot do it. I know how to write, just that I don't have time. So don't think you're doing anything special. And see, I'm doing a lot of special things. Uncle, in fact, what I'm doing is very special. So if you can do it, why don't you just go ahead and do it? So I don't like when people try to make you feel like you're not doing anything serious. Like, see, that thing you're writing, anybody can write it. Just because I'm a business person, I don't have time. That's why I want you to write it for me. I'm like, no, I did not say you cannot write it though. I know you can write it. Go ahead and write it. But if you're coming to me, you will pay me my full money and I will write it for you. Don't tell me you're not writing, you're not doing anything special. I can do it myself. So just write it for me, because you know I have the knowledge. So those are the kind of clients I've been dealing with recently, and it's been so frustrating. It's literally so frustrating, especially when I can just see through them that, okay, this person is trying to use me. There was one that came for social work. She said, she wanted something related to social work, and I did it for her. And then she comes back and says, oh, I've changed my mind. Let's edit it to this, and that. And when I got back to her, telling her that it's either you pay for a fresh statement of purpose or you purchase a template, Auntie disappeared. She didn't come back because there was a cut. I caught her. So guys, it's not easy. Like, even in this part of business, people are trying to swindle you. So it's not just when you're a product-based business person, that's when people try to swindle you. No, even as a service provider, people try to swindle me and people like me very, very often. So you just have to be alert to dealing with such people. I just thought I should share my experience with you, so that just in case you experience something like this and people have been using your head, brother, sister, please be alert, because people are not smiling. Like, they are seriously not smiling? Everyone is trying to make things easy for themselves, or is it the ones that just try to price you to the barest minimum and they're telling you that, see, this statement of purpose you're writing for me, if you bear in mind that I will still pay for this, I will still pay for visa, I will still pay for school fees, I will still pay for, and see, me, I'm paying for other things too, so don't let me suffer because you have other responsibilities, other financial burdens to bear. I have my own financial burdens to bear, and I'm not telling you that you should increase the price more than what I already told you because I have bills to pay. So when people come with all those sentiments, like, it turns me off. Then another one is I thought I had just 2 points, but I just discovered that I have more points to say. There's this one I just remembered. No. So they're the people that when they need your service, for example, I need someone's service, I pay for it and the person renders the service. But when they need my own service, they'll be like, they'll start calling me sis, like I said earlier, and then they're like, I'll be eternally grateful if you can do this for me. So that means when I need to use your own service, I can pay for it. There's no issue. You have no issues collecting my money. But when you have to pay me, I'm supposed to chop your eternal gratitude. Hey, these people, they want to turn me to Onyara. They want to turn me to a mad person. Imagine me sitting down in front of camera just ranting because of the kind of clients I get on a daily basis. Like, can you imagine? I should chop your gratitude, but you can collect my money. Now, wow, like, we Nigerians, we're really not smiling. All of you want to go to the abroad, but you don't want to pay for it. In fact, after I saw that sort of Bumbuchi's issue with Bobrisky, where he said he charged 35,000 naira for writing captions like 3 years ago, and I'm like, Buchi Solomon was charging 35k for writing captions, and that was 3 years ago. And I'm here, darling. Right now, I'm going to Buchi Solomon anybody that comes my way. Like, y'all are gonna feel it, y'all are gonna hear it. Okay, that's just me. That's just me being serious. But seriously, guys, service providers, especially writers, like, we put a whole lot of work into what we do. Like, it's our intellectual property. It's not just about putting on a computer and then writing. It is brain work going on. Sometimes after writing, like, I have to go and sit down and just be like, God, I just need to cool my brain because my head is hot. I can literally feel the smoke coming out of my head, and then one person now telling me, this thing, I know how to do this just because I don't have time. You don't do that. Yeah, this is where I'm going to end the video because, like I said, the work that is piled up for me here, it's a whole lot. I just need to get to it. But then I forgot to mention in my previous video, when I talked about people who travel abroad without telling people, that I run a decluttering business. Guys. So if you want to travel abroad and you have a whole lot of things to sell, just let me know. I will help you sell all those things at a fee, at a percentage. So it is not for free. Even if you know me and Chidima, I'm your friend, I will bill you. Well, not that much, but basically I will help you sell it off fast. Like, once I post it, you just see people coming for it. People just come to grab it. So if you know you want to jackpot like in a few months and you have things you want to sell, please send me a DM on Instagram. My Instagram page is somewhere on the screen, here or here, I don't know, but I'm going to put it up here. Instagram, Twitter, you can send me a message. I think I have my email address in the description box, so you guys should just go down there, send me a message and tell me. And yeah, I have a page on Instagram called Declutter Champ. I think I'm going to put it on the screen so you guys can see. Declutter Champ. Yeah, so I help people to declutter items they no longer need, especially if they're traveling. I help you to sell off the items in your house. So this is where I'm going to end this video, guys. Please, I beg you, I know I've been ranting and joking and playing all along, but please subscribe to this channel. Please, I really want this channel to move forward. If you enjoy what we do on this channel, if you like this community, first like this post, like, press the like button, press it like this, ensure that the color changes before you leave it. So yes, like this post and share with your friends and neighbors. Watch my videos, I beg. Subscribe, guys. And I have this amazing content I want to bring for you. In the next video I'm going to post, I'm going to be talking about the UK health and care work visa, because you guys know what's going on in the country. So my next video I'm going to talk about that. So if it's something you're going to be interested in, please hit the subscribe button, like this video, and let us move this channel forward. Thank you very much for tuning into this channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.